What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I'm always interested in price predictions. As you saw from my last video, I'm not waving bye-bye to Shiba Inu. I understand where the prices can go based on market cap and based on different utility that could be put in there as well, different support that you could have from various businesses and tokens and projects and stuff like that. So I wanted to talk about the positive side of Shiba Inu. I understand we have all that negativity where it's like we have the documents and the documents don't give us anything to be happy about. You're right, it doesn't. But that's for levels of us getting to a penny or 10 cents or a dollar. But we can still look at levels to where we can 10x, right? Or levels to where we can 5x. We still have an investment on our hands to where we're investing $5,000 and can turn it to $10,000. Investing $1,000, maybe you can turn it into $5,000. You can 5x or turn 1,000 into 10,000. It's about the investment side of it. It's not only about what Shiba Inu will be in the end, because that's unknown, right? And the only thing you can do for that is hold some for what it eventually could be. And if it's nothing, then you end up risking whatever that is for the long term. But in the meantime, you can still look at it as an investment because honestly, we didn't create Shiba Inu. We technically own Shiba Inu. Without us, the 1.4, 1.3 million holders, it would be basically nothing. But we don't own it. So it's about getting some sort of gain from the investment. So let's look at the predictions that we see, and then we'll talk about my predictions and where I believe it's going to go for Shiba Inu. I just want to jump right in. So guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one, and make sure you check out some of the links down below. If you guys want to join Patreon or anything like that, feel free to do that. We do have a couple of things over there, and whenever we make a sell or a buy, we have those. I haven't really made a sell or a buy lately. I think I just made one where I sold Ren and ended up buying Jasmine a while back. But I haven't made a purchase lately, so there hasn't been buy alerts right now. And maybe I'll just do buy alerts in what I would potentially buy. It just sucks having things that you would buy, but you didn't buy. You know what I mean? Because you're not technically giving them a reason, or you guys a reason to, look into it a little bit more if I'm not making the purchase myself. I wouldn't believe in anything if I didn't see somebody making that purchase themselves, just a little bit. But anyways, let's talk about this. Let's go into this prediction. So I have this article here that I saw, and I know this was the article that also highlighted, not this article, but the same company that highlighted, I believe, XRP and talked about XRP in different blog posts and different predictions. But let's go through this. Before reading further, we must understand that the market predictions of different analysts widely vary. A good number of times, these predictions will prove to be wrong, as analysts cannot always foresee events such as political or environmental crises. It is wise that an investor conducts their own research before investing in cryptocurrency, especially in something as volatile as SHIB. Now, I would agree with that, right? Anything could be volatile, anything could happen. And there's no way that we could have predicted that a lot of things like FTX or Voyager or BlockFi or, inflation would have an impact, or interest rate hikes would have an impact, or anything else would have an impact to the overall market. The unregistered security claims that you have with various projects. So with all of those variables that are out there that we don't know about, unknown variables, we can't necessarily say that these predictions are going to be 100% true, but we can look at a bullish time in the market and say that yes, there is reasonableness. We can look at the information at hand and we can say it makes sense. So for instance, Changely blog claimed that after studying SHIB's prices and market fluctuation, expert predict that SHIB could go as high as 0.00005 and as low as 0.00004. Its potential ROI for the said year is predicted at 322%, with its average price remaining at 0.00004. Changely blog post said that after the study, SHIB's price and market fluctuations, experts predicted that SHIB could go as high as 0.00003 and as low as 0.00031 in 2025. Its average price is expected to remain at 0.00032. Telegram writes, and this was a 2025 prediction, so I don't know what. Telegram writes that according to some experts, the Shiba Inu coin price can hit new highs in 2025. They predict the minimum and maximum price of SHIB this year to be 0.00009 and 0.0001 respectively. Its average price is predicted around 0.00011, which would be 3 zeros rather than 4 zeros, which would give us a 10x return as of where we are right now with Shiba Inu. As per digital coin price, minimum maximum price for SHIB 2025 will be 4 zeros 31 and 4 zeros 38. Its average price is to be around 4 zeros 35. Now 2020 or 2030 predictions. Aforementioned Channely, I think you meant to say Changely, blog post writes that 2030 will be determined by the maximum SHIB price of 3 zeros 23. So basically looking at not only a 10x return, but also seeing that double in price as well. So a 20x return for that to lose 1 zero and get up to a 2. However, the rate might drop to around 0.0002. So 3 zeros and a 2. Telegon writes that SHIB's price can hit as high as 2 zeros, basically a tenth of a penny, right? So 10% of a penny, meaning that you would burn through 2 zeros, meaning it would be a 100x return to that point, all the way to or as low as 3 zeros 9. So in 2030. And its average price to set, however, is 0.0009. So right on the verge of breaking that other level, getting to a tenth of a penny. The blog post adds that future burn, if the users burn enough tokens, the cryptocurrency acceptance is bound to increase. But we should understand that for its purpose, it has to have different use cases. Aforementioned digital coin price article predicts that SHIB's average price in 2030 will be 3 zeros 1, and its minimum and maximum prices for the year will be 3 zeros 1 and 3 zeros 1 1. So obviously, they get a little bit aggressive by saying that, but it is 7 years out. It is a long time that we would see all this happen. So we don't know what will happen in that time frame. We could see something come out where Vitalik is going to change the entire situation, right? I don't know. Or somebody else is going to change the entire situation, right? Elon Musk comes out as the creator of SHIB. I don't know, right? The unknown is what makes it interesting. But I'm not saying that will happen. And I'm also not saying that insane burns will happen. But if we just look at it and understand that this can reach a higher market cap based on the amount of holders and users and investors within the project, we understand that it can grow. But to get to some of these other levels, you're not only looking at a $60 billion market cap, right? When you get up to a drop zero here, 0.0001, right? Instead of 0.00009, you're looking at 0.0001. So one drop zero. You're looking at a $60 billion market cap. And then if you drop another zero, that's a $600 billion market cap. So can you get to those points? Yes, you can. But is it likely, right? Right now, we're not really looking at something to be likely to jump to those levels because of we don't have as many people invested or as much money invested into the crypto market. We want to see it worth tens of trillions of dollars, but it's not. So honestly, those predictions are maybe a little bit wild, right? Because it doesn't only get to a level of 2 zeros, right? Because that would be, if it gets to a level of 2 zeros, that's hundreds of billions of dollars worth of a market cap. Now, if it gets to a penny, that's a $6 trillion market cap. Now, honestly, we could see it get to a penny and burn down that supply if we found a legitimate way to burn down the supply, which could be the case. And we don't know if that will happen. But again, if I was to give my prediction and say, what do I think is going to happen? I honestly think that I just want to push the burns aside and push, any of that really, if any of that matters right now. And yes, if it does end up burning, we could see so much more of a price increase. But if we're looking at a minimum, we can expect what we're going to gain and then know that we're going to get close to what we have there, right? So I'm expecting a level of a drop zero, right? A drop zero would be a $60 billion market cap. I know it can go a lot further, up to $100 billion. But we have to see use cases for SHIB, which we don't see. Right now, we just have the hype, we have the volume, we have the popularity because SHIB is SHIB, and that's it, right? It's nothing to where SHIB is being used for something. And honestly, that's the case for a lot of things. A lot of positions are not going to be used for anything or are not used for anything, but may be used for something in the future and sets up a possibility of a use case. We haven't done that for SHIB. So that's why I'm saying that let's just dial it back on understanding where that will go, but maybe we can get to a $60 billion market cap based on the holders, the investors, and all that stuff. So my expectation is to drop a zero. If I would say 2030, yes, I would love to see it at 3 zeros too, which would be $120 billion market cap. But honestly, I probably would make some moves beforehand and definitely, be in and out of the position. I would have a certain amount that I would hold on the side. So maybe it's going to be 20 million that I hold on the side that I put into a ledger and never touch. But then you have all of the other coins that I have that I may end up, selling, buying back in, selling, buying back in, finding the peaks and valleys and all that stuff, and kind of day trading or swing trading it. I'm trying to gain extra money on the time of holding it. But then ultimately, if you could find a way to get to a crazy level based on all of these burns, I still have 20 million that's sitting aside. So we'll see how all this plays out. I know there's a lot of things that have happened when it comes to the ecosystem dev team and the documents they released for Shibarium and all of that, which I addressed in my last video. But here's your predictions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Not only the predictions from these various places, but also myself. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.